Good evening, ABC News with Karina Carvalho. Furor has erupted in Queensland Parliament over controversial lockout laws which are being blamed for a Danish royal having trouble getting into a Brisbane bar. The venue's security guards took a little convincing they were about to host the Crown Prince on Friday night, but the state government is playing it down and the police commissioner says there's more to the story.
This Eagle Street club is so exclusive, even European royalty has trouble getting in. Denmark's Crown Prince Frederik wanted to have a drink at the Shadow Lounge by the river on Friday night, like other famous guests who come to town.
It's a very popular room, and when Kim Kardashian came through Brisbane, she had a function there.
But his forward security team, provided by Queensland Police, had trouble clearing the way before the Prince arrived.
And they're saying, well, that's great, mate, if he just shows his ID and you show us your ID, you can all come in. But they didn't want to do that.
After making some calls to the bar's owners, the Prince arrived and was allowed inside.
And they were facilitated into the premises where I understand the Prince enjoyed his time and left without incident.
The bar's owner blames new strict ID scanner laws for extra vigilance at the door. It comes after a dozen French winemakers were turned away from another city bar last month because they didn't have ID. The royal hiccup sparked outrage on the floor of Queensland Parliament.
And now look what's happened. We have the bungle of Brisbane, the Scandinavian scandal, the Denmark debacle and the Frederik stuff-up.
Under Labor's botched ID scanner regime, would the Crown Prince have ever met Australia's Cinderella, Princess Mary?
A reference to when the couple met in a Sydney bar while the Prince was visiting during the Sydney Olympics. But the Attorney-General says all are equal before the law.
This has not caused a diplomatic incident as some would have you believe. I suspect most Queenslanders would be pleased to know the laws are applied to everyone.
Proposed retail laws are back in the spotlight this week and have been modified to make it through. Now regional retailers won't be able to apply for greater Sunday trading freedoms as first thought.
We're likely to have our tourists pushed away from stores, especially if they are in the regions and are looking to shop.
Instead of spending question time discussing laws which may or may not be holding Queensland back, the government took aim at the LNP over an ongoing dispute related to thousands of dollars of undisclosed donations. The donations didn't have to be declared at the time. That was before retrospective laws came into play.
Mr. Speaker, what are they hiding?
The Electoral Commission is pursuing it through court. Josh Bavis, ABC News.